Hello, YouTube. My name is Lincoln Williams, and welcome back to a special episode, a special buyer's guide of the Lincoln Williams Show. My name is Lincoln Williams, and today we're going to be doing a buyer's guide on the Nintendo Switch for 2024. The Nintendo Switch came out in 2017, um, a year after when I had was dealing with depression, anxiety attacks, and all that awful stuff with my life. But the Nintendo Switch um, it did something special for me, and that got me back into the joy of Nintendo gaming. Um, so I had the Wii U for a little bit, but then I decided to put it in a box, and I decide, I decided to, sorry, there's kids running outside. So, so I decided to grab a Nintendo Switch because it was a lot of money at the time. Um, yeah, so here is a complete buyer's guide of the Nintendo Switch and my Nintendo Switch collection. But I'm not going to show you most of my controllers because those are in bins in my apartment right now. So, in my one bedroom single apartment right now. So, yes, So, guys, I have to tell you something. Uh, I'm a, I'm dealing with uh, I'm dealing with relationship issues right now. I'm dealing with a little bit of depression. Um, and I'm trying to crawl out of it, but I don't know how to crawl out of it. Um, it's it's a bit of a funky situation with me. So all I need is friends, family members, church, and the faith right now. I need lots of hangouts with my friends. So if you want to hang out and if you want to play any of these Nintendo Switch games with me, um, then please come on over to the apartment and I'll gladly host you with some juice, some soda, and milk. I don't do alcohol in my apartment, so we'll just do specialty sodas for those fake beer sessions or anything like that. Fake beer. I'm like, oh my gosh. So, I can't believe I made up that joke, but yeah. So if you want to pop on over my apartment and play some of these games with me, then yes, you're always welcome to do that. Um, any of my YouTube channel fans. But anyways, I'm dealing with depression, but the Switch it's giving me hope. It's giving me hope through all of this, through all of the depression and anxiety and being brave in my troubled times in this world. So, anyways, YouTubers, enjoy the buyer's guide. Enjoy the buyer's guide. I hope you enjoy it. And let's get on with the Nintendo Switch buyer's guide. So, the Nintendo Switch came out in 2017. Um, the Nintendo Switch came out in 2017. I bought a Wii U 6 months, and then the Switch came out, and I was like, crap, I gotta buy a Switch. I was like, I gotta buy a Switch. Um, and for depression, for my depression levels. So I bought a Switch, and the console got me back into gaming. It got me back into gaming quick. Like I grew up with the Nintendo 64. The Nintendo 64 is one of my favorite consoles of all time. It is my favorite console of all time because of the memories that I had with that console. And now I have an EverDrive that has a cloud database of Nintendo 64 games onto one cart. So yeah, but the Nintendo Switch is the best handheld. It is the best handheld. So the Nintendo Switch is the best handheld home console video game system of all time, based on the form factor of it. So, anyways, YouTubers, let's get on with the Nintendo Switch system itself. So, this is my 2017 Nintendo Switch. This is my 2017 Nintendo Switch. So, as you know from the last review, with me and Chris, back in 2018 or 2017, we did a review on this thing. This thing is pretty sweet. So this is the tablet. This is the tablet itself. Here's your little fan grill. Here's your little fan grill. Your volume up and down keys, and your headphone. You have your headphone jack right here for your stereo headphones, and your power button. And over here on the bottom, if you can see that, that is a USB Type C connector port. USB Type C connector port. The USB Type C connector port is used for display purposes for the Nintendo Switch dock and charging purposes. So it's a two-in-one type of system. So that is the Nintendo Switch right there. So it's a tablet, and I will get the controls that it comes with. So this is the controller that it comes with. So this is the controller that it comes with in the box. So it looks like a little dog bone, like a little doggy ear switch. It looks like a dog, basically. It looks like a little dog, rough, rough, rough. So it looks like a little dog, rough, 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 and all that stuff. So it looks pretty good. These Joy-Con, as a recording of this video in 2024, they never broke. They never had Joy-Con drift. Um, they never had Joy-Con drift, but I'm really careful with these type of Joy-Con because the sticks could break. The sticks could break at any moment in time, and you will have issues. So make sure you stay clear of these Joy-Con controllers and all that stuff because these sticks will break on you. They will break and you will be crying. Your kids will be crying, and you got to get these replaced. You got to get these replaced. So, anyways, but the unique feature about the Nintendo Switch, see this little thing right here? See these little buttons right here? This is not a D-pad. So what you do is you take off these if you is you take off these Joy Cons with the little button here, little button. See the little button right there and that stuff. See the little button, um, and that way, see this little thing. This can act as a controller. Can act as a controller. That stuff. So if you want to play in the park, you can grab one of these out, play it with your buddy, and yeah, I mean, it's one of the best systems ever for couch co-op on the, thing. So, and this is a Wii remote. This is a Wii remote. This has motion controls. So you point and click. You can move with the Joy-Con. You can move with the Joy-Con. You can do funky stuff like here, I'll do an example. Um, you can just do Just Dance and that stuff. You can do Just Dance. You can do Just Dance and all that stuff, and you can just do Just Dance. You can do moves and all that stuff. You can do a sword and a shield and Zelda Skyward Sword, basically. So you can just go block and you can do sword attacks and all that stuff inside in Skyward Sword, basically. Nintendo has always been innovative. And Nintendo is the king of motion control games. They're the king of motion control games. They have Nintendo Switch Sports. Um, they have Just Dance for the system, and this is one of the best consoles because of the Joy-Con innovation of the controller, and it has a little reader. It has a little reader for NFC or whatever amiibo support. I think it's on the Joy-Con right here or here. It has like Joy-Con NFC reader right here. Yeah, I think it's like right here for the NFC reader. But if your Joy-Con break, so if your Joy-Con break, here, let me put these back on. So these little sliders, there's these little sliders right here, little connector pieces. So you just slide them on like this, and you're ready to play. You're ready to play. But your joysticks will break. So you gotta get replacement units very soon in your Joy-Con library. So that is the console itself, and it also has a little kickstand. It has a little kickstand, so you can do that. It has a little kickstand with a 512 micro SD card that I installed on there to the unit itself. As you can see, that micro SD card right there. Yep. So that is the Joy-Con Nintendo Switch console itself and its Joy-Cons. Now, there are a few different controllers that you should know about the Nintendo Switch. A lot of people don't know about Nintendo Switch Online. Um, Nintendo Switch Online offers Nintendo 64. Wait, no. Yes, but Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Game Boy, uh, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance, and Sega Genesis games. So there's six different categories to choose from right out of the gate. And yeah, and there's also game compilations like the Atari 50th anniversary collection for the Nintendo Switch, which I picked up. Um, the Atari, uh, the Atari 50th anniversary collection for the Nintendo Switch and all that stuff. So, anyways, YouTubers, I got to make this video quick. So, anyways, so, I don't know when my dad's supposed to come in, but so here is your replacement for your Joy-Con. So here's your replacement for your Joy-Con. This is called the Pro Controller. See these sticks? These sticks are they're not tiny like the Joy-Cons. These sticks will last you a lot longer. And it has a little USB-C port for charging and that stuff. And yeah, so this is a really good controller. So yeah, this is a really good controller. And it has a good D-pad and that stuff. So for fighting games and that stuff. And yeah, so this is the um, Switch Switch Pro controller and stuff. And yeah, so you might want to pick one of these up with your purchase. So with an extra controller on hand, so you're ready to go right out of the gate. Now, as for the controllers, I have in my collection of Nintendo Switch, as I have in my collection for the Nintendo Switch. Um, so this is called the NES controller. This is called the NES controller back in 1986, back in 1985. This is the NES controller with the Joy-Con attachment, so you can attach this to your Switch, attach it to your dock, and these will charge. These will charge. So, anyways, yeah. So these are charged overnight, and make sure you have them plugged in. And yeah, so this is the NES controller. NES controller. Super Nintendo controller with the USB Type C port on the top, so you can charge it. So this is the Super Nintendo controller with quick, easy access buttons on the top. So this is the Nintendo controller with Donkey Kong Country back in 1991. And here is what the controller that got me into gaming, the Nintendo 64 controller. The Nintendo 64 controller is one of the best. It has a built in memory card and Rumble Pack feature. It has, so you have your, this was my very first video game controller ever held when when I was a kid. So basically, look at this controller. I mean, look at this controller, YouTubers. I'm holding it with this type of thing. Look at this controller, YouTubers. Isn't it colorful? Isn't it exciting and stuff? I mean, I love the Nintendo 64 controller. And so how do you hold it? Do you hold it like this with your joystick? Or do you hold it with a D-pad? Basically, you hold it with a D-pad motion. So you have this or this. Choose your pick. But don't do this. No, don't do this. No, no. You gotta hold it like this. But somebody corrected the Nintendo 64 controller, basically. So somebody corrected the Nintendo 64 controller, and here's your USB-C for charging on the top as well. So there's the Nintendo 64 controller. Now they did an upgrade. Now they did an upgrade for the Nintendo 64 controller called the Brawler. The Brawler 64 controller is one of the best Nintendo 64 controllers ever made. You have you have your menu button right here. You have your Z button, you have your R button, and you have your L button. So you have to memorize your placements of the controller, basically. So yeah, so it's really, really good. Um, so let me explain to you. See this little button right here? See this little button right here? Right here, right here. That's your controller switcher. So you can go, yeah, that's your controller switcher. So you can go so you can go from N64 to the Pro controller. So you can go from the N64 controller or the Pro controller. You choose with this controller. With this controller. So you can do the Pro controller or the Nintendo 64 controller. Basically. So yep. So that is good to know. Basically. So yep. Retro Fighters has made it very clear. Retro Fighters has made it very clear for this controller to do all sorts of wonderful things for your Nintendo 64 app on your Switch. So you get the app with Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack. So you do that, you do this controller with the Nintendo 64 and you're all ready to go. And it's one of the best controllers ever made, basically. So anyways, that's it. Now let's get on to the games. All right. For your Nintendo Switch collection, first on the list, you must have this game for your Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Basically, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, you can create, you can explore, you can solve puzzles, you can fight dungeons, you can go into the depths of the deep below or to the Sky Islands and fight the Ganondorf in this one. So this one is good. I did it in my Legend of Zelda series video. Pick this game up and please play it with me. That stuff. Anyways, there's Zelda. Here is a Chrono Trigger based style game. Here's a Chrono Trigger based style game called Live Alive. You live out six heroes or whatever heroes in separate timelines. This is a Chrono Trigger style game. If you love Chrono Trigger, play this. I love Chrono Trigger, but this is called Live Alive. This is a retro style game, and it's really, really good. No stuff. Arms. Arms is a really good boxing game. pick up arms. Oh, and here's my rarest Nintendo Switch game that everybody should pick up. Super Mario 3D All Stars. Super Mario 3D All Stars comes with Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and my favorite of all time, Super Mario Galaxy. Basically, so this game is legendary. It's legendary for your Mario collection. Basically, plus I love saving Princess Peach every single time and that stuff. So, anyways, Super Mario 3D All Stars, you gotta have it. It's not digital anymore. This is only physical. Anyways, this is coming more rare and rare every day. So pick this game up for your Nintendo Switch collection. In honor of my granddad, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is the toughest Donkey Kong game ever made, and it will make you sweat. It'll make you mad at those bosses. It'll make you ape crazy with your gorilla skills in this high adventure. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze is the toughest Donkey Kong game ever made, and I love it. I love this game. It is on like Donkey Kong. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the best kart racer of all time. It has roller coaster colorful tracks, especially with that Rainbow Road level and that Cocoa Mountain DLC level. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love this game. I love this game to bits. Yeah. If you wanna mess with me in Mario Kart, yeah, with Link riding a motorcycle across Rainbow Road. Holy heck, YouTubers, this is the best kart racer. Let's go. Now, Assassin's Creed the Ezio Collection. Assassin's Creed the Ezio Collection is has one of the best assassins in Assassin's Creed. Is Ezio. Ezio is a ladies' man. He is like a prince that wanders around in Florence in and he's the best assassin ever. So Assassin's Creed the Ezio Collection is one of the best Assassin's Creed games of all time, and I love it for the Nintendo Switch. I love this collection and all that stuff. I love Assassin's Creed Revelations. It was one of my favorite games ever because of the getup that Ezio was wearing and all that stuff. I love Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations. So pick this one up if you're a huge Assassin's Creed fan. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Kirby and the Forgotten Land is the best Kirby 3D platformer. Go pick it up. Paper Mario the Origami King. Paper Mario and the Origami King places you in the Paper Mario universe with origami and lots of strategy puzzles to combat. So really good game. And yeah, I never beaten this one, but I need help. So I need help with this one. So Chris, come on over, buddy. Just dance. Just dance. Yeah, you move your Joy-Con around, you exercise, you get a ton of workout out of this game. Just Dance is good. Super Mario Wonder. Super Mario Wonder is one of the best Mario games ever made. It entitled after Super Mario World, basically. So Super Mario Brothers Wonder, very good game. Reminds me of Super Mario World, but with more characters and a lot more fun and a lot more creativity and a lot more secrets in this game. And I love it. Super Mario Brothers Wonder, 10 out of 10. a regular Super Mario Brothers game. It's called Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe. This game is good, but I kind of like Wonder a little bit better and that stuff. So I like it, but anyways, but if you want a hardcore Super Mario Brothers game, this is the one to get. Dragon Ball Fighters. Dragon Ball Fighters. Dragon Ball Fighters is the best fighting game because you can annoy the heck out of your friends with this one. It is way better than Mortal Kombat. It is way better than Killer Instinct because you have to do one button press like over and over to do a combo attack. Very easy game to understand. Very easy game to understand. Dragon Ball Fighters, it's a good one. It's a good one. I love it. And plus, you'll annoy the heck out of your friends out of this one. The Collection of Mana. Secret of Mana made it onto Secret of Mana made it onto the Super Nintendo, and now we have it for the Nintendo Switch. So pick this game up. Secret of Mana, the Collection of Mana on the Nintendo Switch. Pick it up. Mario Strikers Battle League. Mario Bros. Strikers Battle League is the best stalker game of all time. Pick this one up. A lot of fun. Oh, this one hurts me. Amelia's favorite game. Amelia's favorite game. Pokemon Snap. Pokemon Snap places you in a photography world where you take pictures of Pokemon. My wife loved this game. My wife loved this game. I hope she picks it up for her brothers in Nintendo Switch. Pokemon Snap, really good. Really good game. Really colorful. A lot of fun. Luigi's Mansion 3. Luigi's Mansion 3 is the best Luigi's Mansion game ever. It takes place in 15 floors, ghost busting abilities, and a lot of fun. You catch ghosts, you collect them in a museum, and you have to fight King Boo and save your brother, Princess Peach, your brother, Princess Peach, and Toad in this spooky adventure. Me and Amelia always played this one. Me and Amelia always played this one on Halloween. So this is the best Halloween Nintendo Switch game of all time. But I still think Majora's Mask is the best Halloween game of all time to play on Halloween, basically. But this is still my number two. My number two. Luigi's Mansion 3. Pick it up. Super Mario Party. Super Mario Party has 4 boards, Joy-Con controller support, and a lot of fun. Super Mario Party was my wife's favorite game to play because you're moving the controller. You're moving the controller, and it's a lot of fun. Super Mario Party is pretty good, but there's a better game for your money, for your value of your money. The very first Pokemon game for the Switch, Pokemon Sword. Pokemon Sword places you in an open world Pokemon game in the present day. In an open world Pokemon game, it takes place in an open world, but it's a traditional Pokemon game where you go like Pokemon Blue style in an open world. So this is a pretty good Pokemon game, but I don't know how to describe this one. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I have a water spider in this one. I have a water spider in this one. So, anyways, I have a water spider in this one. He's powerful. He'll kick butt in Pokemon Sword. I'm working on the campaign right now, and it's a lot of fun. And I look like my Pokemon character, which you see right now, leather jacket and hat. Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. Um, it's one of the best Street Fighter games. Make sure you know your Hadoukens and Shoryukens with Ryu in this one. To I love Street Fighter. I love Street Fighter. I love Street Fighter hyper fighting in this one. Guile stage. Let's go. Octopath Traveler 2. Octopath Traveler 2 is a good RPG. It's like Final Fantasy, but it has different character builds. It has different character builds that you go through the story. Very good game, a lot of fun, like Final Fantasy, and it's good. Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma is one of the best middle age dragon games where you climb on top of beasts and you slay them and you slay them in the Middle Ages. And it's RPG and it's really good. There's dragons. There's many different companions that you can customize, and it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's a lot of fun. I mean, yeah, so it's a lot of fun. Dragon's Dogma, one of the best RPGs, one of the best RPGs ever. Pick it up. Lego Worlds. Well, Lego Worlds is the best creation game ever. Pick it up. GameStop exclusive. Yonder is the best puzzle open world game. Pokemon Scarlet. Pokemon Scarlet is the best open world Pokemon game of all time. So yeah, Pokemon Scarlet, really good. Super Mario 3D World, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury is the best platformer game. Is one of the best multiplayer platform games for your Nintendo Switch. Very fun, a lot of fun, and I love this game. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, one of the best RPGs for the system. You play as Rex, a, a you play as Rex, and you go on a an adventure with this really powerful spirit sword gal called the Xenoblade, and it's really good. You do your companion is a sword gal. Uh, the sword. I don't know how to explain it, but this game is really good. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is really good. But I kind of like Xenoblade Chronicles 1 a little bit better. That's stuff. So, anyways, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Here's another heartbreak. Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing was my wife's favorite game. Animal Crossing was my wife's favorite game on the Nintendo Switch. She was playing it all the time. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. Animal Crossing, really good. You craft your own island. You craft your own island. You can customize it. You can build it. You can build little villagers. And this game is good. And it'll make every girl want to buy a Nintendo Switch. Animal Crossing, really good. 10 out of 10 crafter builder. Civilization 6. Civilization 6 is the best strategy game of all time on the Nintendo Switch. I love Civilization 6. My dad loves Nintendo Switch. My dad Civilization. My dad loves Civilization and its history, its strategy. It's one of the best strategy games. Its history, its strategy, and how will you build your army and conquer the world in Civilization 6. So, anyways, my favorite rated M game of all time. My favorite rated M game of all time. Skyrim. Skyrim, 413 hours wasted. I love this game. I love it. Play it. Enjoy it. I love Skyrim. It is my favorite rated M game of all time. It is I play it on the Steam Deck. I will continue to buy this game and I can't stop. Skyrim is a masterpiece in its own right. And it comes with the Hylian Shield. And it comes with the Hylian Shield in the Nintendo Switch version of Skyrim. And it is one of the best. You can get married in this game. You can fight dragons in this game. You can live out the Middle Ages in this game. And it's really, really cool. So Skyrim, I highly recommend it. 10 out of 10. Play it. Super Mario RPG. Super Mario RPG is one of the best Mario RPGs ever made. This was one of the first. And I love this game. I love Super Mario RPG. Um, yeah, this game brings back memories. Playing it on the Switch and the Super Nintendo. I haven't opened this one yet. I haven't opened this one. Mario Sparks of Hope. Mario Sparks of Hope is one of the best strategy games on the Nintendo Switch, and I like it. I like it. So I like the Mario Sparks of Hope. So, anyways, YouTubers, I gotta wrap this up. And Mario Sparks of Hope, really good game and a lot of fun. Mario Party Superstars combines all the Mario Party games into one single game with the N64 maps and 100 mini games. It's a lot of fun. This game has controller support, so you will use your Pro Controller. So you will use your Pro Controller for Super Mario Party Superstars. So there's that game, really good game. Lego City Undercover. Lego City Undercover is the best copycat of Grand Theft Auto, but you play as the cop. You play as the cop in Lego City Undercover, and you try to save the world, but you go undercover as the bad guy and try to save the world and not destroy it. I love Lego City. I love Lego City Undercover. This is one of the best. This is one of the best cop games, and this is one of the best Lego games of all time. Lego City Undercover, really good game. WWE 2K Battlegrounds. WWE 2K Battlegrounds is the best wrestling game for your Nintendo Switch. Oh yeah, Booker T and and I don't know who else, but I don't know my wrestlers, but this is one of the best wrestling games on the Nintendo Switch. But WWF No Mercy is the best wrestling game of all time on the Nintendo 64. But this takes it in second place. This takes it in second place. I love this game. I like to play it with the guys. I like to play with the guys in the ring and all that stuff. Oh yeah, this game is good. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu is the best remake of the first Pokemon game, and you throw your Pokeballs and you gotta catch them all in this wonderful RPG. So I gotta do this quick. Octopath Traveler, first game. I had a lot of memories with this one, and I love the first one more than the second one. But the first one, oh yeah, really good Final Fantasy stuff right in here in this game. Octopath Traveler, really, really good. Puyo Puyo Tetris. Puyo Puyo Tetris is the best puzzle game for your brain. And oh, yeah, I comment on Tetris while bagging at Albertsons all the time. I love Puyo Puyo Tetris on the Switch. Best puzzle game of all time. Pokemon Diamond. Pokemon Diamond is the best 2D Pokemon game for the Nintendo Switch. Pokemon Diamond is the best 2D Pokemon game. So pick this one up. It's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. Uh I love it. No stuff. Yeah, Pokemon Diamond, really, really good. Pokken Tournament DX. Pokken Tournament DX is the best Pokemon fighting game ever made. And that stuff. It's the most best Pokemon fighting game ever made. Make sure you pick this one up for your kids. A lot of fun. The best, the best Harry Potter game of all time, Hogwarts Legacy. 30 frames a second on Nintendo Switch, 60 frames a second on Steam Deck and Xbox Series X and PS5. So you will get some frame rate dips and downgraded graphics with this one, but still playable. I love this game. A lot of fun. Hogwarts Legacy, good game. Just Dance 2024, your code is in here. Don't lose your code to download when you buy a physical copy. Boo. And that stuff. Just Dance 2024, really, really good. Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle, first Mario Rabbids game, best strategy game ever. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Pokemon Legends Arceus sets you place in the Japan region of the Pokemon universe, and it's a lot of fun. This is the dark ages of Pokemon. This is the very first. This is the very first genesis of the Pokemon universe, and Pokemon Legends Arceus sets you place in an open world filled with Pokemon. And if you want Japanese Pokemon lore, this one is a lot of fun. This one is a lot of fun. I have a Pikachu, and I love him. No stuff. And Pokemon Legends Arceus. Come on, Mewtwo, show your face in here so I can catch you in your Pokeball. Come on. Anyway, last but not least, we have the Zelda games for the Nintendo Switch, as I mentioned in the last video. Hyrule Warriors, one of the best one of the best hack and slash games. Zelda Breath of the Wild. Zelda Breath of the Wild is the best Zelda, is one of the best Zeldas ever made. Pick this one up first time, first game, first game on your Nintendo Switch. Must pick up. Zelda Skyward Sword. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is the best fighting game ever. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate is the best fighting game ever. It has so many good characters and so many good stages and so many good songs and tunes in this one. So I love Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. 10 out of 10 fighting game. I am a master at this game. I will kill you in 5 seconds within Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. I am that good. No stuff. So anyways, Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, I love this game. I study this game. And I just love this game. What's up? Monster Hunter. If you want to get into Monster Hunter for your Nintendo Switch, there's a Monster Hunter game called Monster Hunter Generations. Splatoon 2. Splatoon 2 is a paintball shooter. Splatoon 2 is a paintball shooter where you can hide in the shadows of the ground and you can pop up at any moment on the battlefield and you can take your enemies out with paintball machine gun goodness or sniper rifle goodness. It's a lot of fun. It's online and it's really, really good. Splatoon 2 is one of the best. But I don't have Splatoon 3 though. Maybe I'll pick that one up in the future. Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is the best RPG for the Nintendo Switch. I love this game. I love this game. I love Shulk. I love the open world. It's a lot of fun. It reminds me of World of Warcraft. It reminds me of World of Warcraft in this game. Just it's good. It's really, really good. No stuff. So with your button commands and your stuff like that. So Xenoblade Chronicles 1, very, very good. Last three, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity. I mentioned this in the last Zelda video that I did. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening is a remake of the Game Boy game, and I love this game. I love this game. So, anyways, YouTubers, I gotta go. Um, yeah, I love this game. It's one of the best 2D Zeldas ever made, and yeah, I love it. So, The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening is always in a special place in my heart, but I have not beat it yet. I have not beaten this game yet, and I'm very excited to beat it someday. No stuff. And I love this game. And you can create your own levels. Basically, you can create your own levels. You can create your own dungeons in this game. So look at him. Look at Link. Look at Linky Poo. Look at Linky Poo on the thing. Look at Linky Poo. It's all good. Yeah. So you're trying to wake up the egg in this one. You're trying to wake up the egg, and it's a lot of fun. This is one of the best Zelda games ever made. Oh shoot. And for my Doctor Who collection, Doctor Who for the Nintendo Switch. Doctor Who for the Nintendo Switch. Look at that. Look at that, YouTubers. Jodie Whittaker and David Tennant. Yep, I have it. I have it in my collection as a huge Doctor Who fan. And yep, Doctor Who for the Nintendo Switch. Pick it up. So if you're a huge Doctor Who fan, you might enjoy this game, but it gets a little bit tough with the visuals and that stuff. So, anyways, YouTubers, that includes our Nintendo Switch buying guide and my collection for this whole review. Yeah, it's getting kind of late, so we're at 48 minutes in this time. Thank you so much for watching. So the final verdict for the Nintendo Switch is none other than a legendary 10 out of 10 Nintendo console. It is by far one of the best Nintendo consoles ever made. Nintendo, thank you so much for developing the Switch. I really do enjoy this console, and I hope you can develop the Nintendo Switch 2 with a lot more powerful hardware. That stuff. I love the Nintendo Switch. Thank you, Nintendo, and thank you for your time and your effort that you put into these games, and to make hearts fly, and to make depression decrease in our minds for today as gamers. So, thank you, Nintendo, for all your hard work. So, the final verdict for the Nintendo Switch is a Mario mushroom of a legendary 10 out of 10. Go pick this console up. Go pick this console up. It is one of the best Nintendo consoles ever. Thank you, Nintendo. Thank you for everything that you did for us in 2017 to 2024. And I hope we get a Nintendo Switch 2. And I love this console. Thank you, Nintendo, for all the memories that you've done for me and my friends, um, and and my wife, especially. Yep. And I hope you YouTubers will come over to my apartment to play these great games that I have in my collection. Thank you, YouTubers, for tuning in for this special review, for this special buyer's guide of the Nintendo Switch. It's a 10 out of 10. It's a 10 out of 10 console. Go pick it up today for $300 with Breath of the Wild. And yeah, it's an amazing console. It's an amazing console, YouTubers. Um, so anyways, YouTubers, this is a 10 out of 10 console. I will see you guys in the next Lincoln Williams Show episode in the Steam Deck review. And I will see you guys all later in the next Lincoln Williams Show episode. I'll be back someday, YouTubers.